What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, I wanted to talk to you about the Emergency Money for the People Act, the $2,000 per month that so many people really backed and so many people were behind because it's a large sum of money that would come to Americans every single month. So I wanted to get into whether it's still around and why I think the reasons that it could actually come back and maybe be passed in some instances. And I'll get into that in a little bit. Before I start, make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And remember that I do a giveaway every single week. So all you have to do in order to enter that giveaway is go over to my Instagram, DM me, let me know that you're subscribed to both of my YouTube channels and that you want to enter this giveaway, and you'll be entering the giveaway. But let's go ahead and get into this breakdown really quick. So $2,000 per month. This is something that's huge, right? Obviously, if you had $2,000 per month, per adult that's in your household, it would be absolutely amazing. Now, if you're not familiar with this bill, this was introduced somewhere around what I'm looking at is an article from April 15th. So somewhere around the date where the first stimulus check was actually sent out. So this was something that a lot of people were talking about for a long time, and even people creating petitions for it, multiple petitions for it, just trying to get it in front of the White House so they can say, here it is, here's what we support, get us this money, and we'll be able to thrive as, a society. So if you weren't familiar with how it would work, this is how it would work. So the Emergency Money for the People Act would work like this. Eligible Americans will receive $2,000 cash per month guaranteed for at least 6 months. These monthly cash payments would continue until the employment to population ratio for people ages 16 and older is greater than 60%. The monthly cash payments would not count as income, which is a good thing, which is the same thing as the first check. But obviously, if it's going over multiple months, that's a better idea. The monthly cash payments would not adversely impact anyone's ability to qualify for an income-based federal or state assistance program. So it's a big deal. It's a big jump from $1,200 of a single check. It's a lot more because obviously it's $2,000 every single month up to 6 months, for at least 6 months, up to a year, basically. So this was something that was huge, and a lot of people were talking about this. They were saying, hey, let's get this passed, get 100,000 people to sign this petition so we can get in front of the White House, get more people to sign this petition to show that we're backing it, get millions of people behind it. And this was the thought, really. But then all of a sudden, this kind of disappeared. And, obviously other things replaced it, whether it was, free rent and mortgage where they were putting that out there, whether it was, Trump's payroll tax cuts, or if it was the HEROES Act, which was passed in the House and now is in the Senate, and they're going to be voting on that, negotiating on that. Now, there are many of reasons why people can just say all of the other bills just don't matter. It doesn't mean anything, and nobody's going to take them seriously now that this one is in the Senate, it passed the House. Why wouldn't any other bill come into fruition? Now, I have plenty of reasons why this bill can come back, and the main reason why this will come back is because of negotiations. Right now, you have so much money, you have $3 trillion in this bill, and it's not all in the stimulus checks. It's, in state and local governments, it's in a lot of other places. So if it's in all of these other areas and you have larger billions of dollars in other areas, then most likely they're going to negotiate out those areas and not the stimulus check areas because those are so low. So what they're going to do is say, we really don't want to give people, money, give state and local governments money or this much money, close to $1 trillion in money. So we want to negotiate that down. And they'll say, all right, we want to negotiate this down, but we will also negotiate the stimulus checks up. And they won't necessarily throw that bill out there and say the Emergency Money for the People Act. They'll say, how about we bring this up to $2,000? Or they'll say something like, how about we bring this to $1,000, $1,200 every single month for at least 6 months, something like that. And then, maybe they'll have some negotiations to where they up that to $2,000. So it could be a negotiation to where this sum of money could be placed into that mix of negotiations. Instead of $1,200, it's now $2,000 for a number of months. Also, people right now, everybody knows that $1,200 is not enough money, and people are saving it because of the fact that they're afraid that they're going to lose their house. And if they lose their house or their rental property or whatever, they want to be able to get something else. So they're being able to save that money in savings accounts and then putting that money somewhere else after they get into a dire situation. Right now, they're technically in dire situations, but it's not something that's the end of the world, which would be like, I lost my house, now I need to get a new house, because it's all about keeping a roof over your head, being able to have clean water, being able to have food for your children and for yourself. And that's what it's all about. So people that are mistaking this for the fact that they're not spending the money because, they have money to pay their bills, that's not the case. It's a lot more than that. So people know that they need money, and people in the government know that we need money. So Americans need money to be able to spend things, and everybody knows that. But some people just don't want to admit it and don't want to give money to people. They'd rather give money to businesses. So they're going to notice that, and then eventually that's going to be argued over and over and over again, more in the negotiations, and then they're going to say, you know what, I realize they need money, so how about we give them a reoccurring payment? And the last thing is that so many people support this bill. It's really tough to kind of like turn the other cheek, and just say, I don't see that all these people are supporting these bills. No, they're supporting this bill. 100,000 people, 200,000 people, a million people, however many people are supporting this bill, because it's going to help out so many Americans get over that hump. And that's what it's all about, right? So these are the instances. There's many more instances that can happen, for this bill to come back. They can totally deny this bill and say this is not the stimulus package that I wanted. They could build up something else. Republicans can come back with something saying, no, we want to give people $2,000 per month. You never know exactly what's going to happen, because right now we're on the outside looking in. But just be hopeful and know that something is coming for the second stimulus check. I hope that it's something reoccurring, but I would say it's more likely that it's not reoccurring and maybe an increased amount, and they may try and negotiate a higher amount versus taking money away from state and local governments or whatever other areas they're going to be funding. So these are the instances. Let me know if you're hopeful that this money will come in. Let me know what you think. If you think it's just going to be this check, or if you think it's going to be nothing. Just let me know exactly what you're thinking. I'm really interested to hearing that. But that's my take on it. $2,000 per month. Don't give up on it yet. I feel like it could still be a thing. But make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one. And I do a giveaway every single week. All you have to do is go over to my Instagram and let me know that you want to enter the giveaway, and that you are subscribed to both of my YouTube channels, and then you'll be entered in that giveaway. But like I said, that's it. Let me know exactly what you think. I'm really interested in hearing that. But I'm going to have to get out of here, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.